Hello, bonjour, buenos dias, namaste, hajime mashite, ni hao, assalamu alaikum. Everybody out there on the internet. Chatting with Tem. I'm not redoing that. Chatting with Tegan. I almost said chatting with Timber because it's September. My brain was like wires crossed. But yeah, chatting with Tegan, September 2024. Um, I'm just gonna skip the overview, man, because yeah, Tekken is a mess. It needs to be fixed. And I just yeah, because I'm going off this like really old template, and it's like it has stuff on here that's out of date, and it's like I just need to update it, and it's like it would be maybe like 40% better. I don't know. It'd be a non-0% better increase of quality. Um, but I guess okay, I said I wouldn't do it, but like a like short snippet of what this is about, views I'm working on the channel. I'm sorry, views I'm working on for the channel. Change the stuff on the channel, IRL stuff, maybe some other stuff, maybe some tangents and whatnot. Also, I guess before I get into it, uh, since I'm at the start of the video here, my audio quality on my mic, I don't know if it's loud or if it's like not picking up. But in the last video I did, when I did my favorite games of the year, like the volume seemed like it was lower for some reason, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I tried to change some settings in OBS. Hopefully it's better. I don't know. I hope it is, but we'll see. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. My laptop's like I feel like it's slowly dying, and it's like I don't want to buy another one. I mean, I could try making these on my other computers, but then it's like they're just like sitting next to the wall, and like I never use them. It's frustrating because it's just like, dude, they're just sitting there. It's a whole thing, whatever. Um, yeah. So let's get started. All right, views I'm working on. Um, okay, actually, let me change the order here, cause change to the channel, cause it's like for okay, yeah, cause I'm having a lot of issues streaming lately. I don't know what it is. So I'll be streaming on PlayStation, and it'll have the little broadcast stop thing pop up, like not even an hour into a stream, or like barely an hour over like into the stream, and it's like, dude, I go to like test my connection, it says it's fine, and there's no like up or down traffic or upstream downstream or like upload uh download speed like issues. So I don't know what it is. Am I being throttled by my ISP? Am I being you know is my account flagged? But that's the thing is like effing on my PlayStation on like the built-in streaming straight to YouTube, it's like effing up. But then on my Xbox, I don't stream to YouTube, I stream to Twitch, and like they're both having issues. So I'm like, I don't know what it is. That's why I'm just like, well, maybe my ISP is like, either throttling me or like somehow I have my account flagged for some reason. I don't know what else it could be because it's like, okay, well, I was having zero issues, and then like as far as like speeds, it's like I'm not having any type of like issues downloading or uploading stuff. And it's like only when I'm streaming. So for the foreseeable future, a pause or a decrease in the amount or the ones that I do, they're going to be not very long because super volatile on the can my connection like stay connected when I'm streaming. It's like I don't guess I can't. So whatever. And I don't really feel like going back to like the old school style of just like, recording just chunks of gameplay and then uploading it because dude, like being able to just like stream, hit, and then like archive the stream or have it already be archived on YouTube instead of like, or just take it from Twitch and then like upload it here, just like clicking a couple buttons. It's so much more convenient and it's just like, I don't want to go back to the old way. Like the Kamala Harris thing. It's like we're not going back, man. It's like it's way too easy for me to like just stream something and then like upload it and to like record it. And then like even then it's like I don't have any editing software right now on my laptop. So even though I could like I did that last video, right, of my favorite games, um like I don't have anything like to edit it after the fact. So that's how I was like just somehow able to just like, start having like scripts of things or some sort of teleprompt thing or whatever for like when I'm, well, I guess that wouldn't really work though. That would only be like the stuff like when I'm not like actually playing something, but it's whatever, man. I'm kind of over it. 'Cause there's plenty of videos on my channel, so I'm like whatever, dude. And like for like once in a very long time. I mean, I'm upset about it because like, there's all these games coming out. I'd like to stream them. I'm working my way through Dragon Age, which is a Bioware game for the first time, and I'd like to actually get that on the channel, but it's like whatever if it's not gonna let me do it, it's not gonna let me do it. There's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, it just like it just feels liberating because for the longest time, whenever I'm playing something, I kind of feel like I have to be streaming it. So it's like to get back out of that. Because sometimes I just like won't play anything, and because I'm like, well, it's like too late. I'm about to go to sleep or something, and I'm like, I have no time. And I'm like, well, I couldn't, stream it, or like I don't have enough time to like get like a good amount of gaming and like it's or just or not gaming per se, but just like the amount of time I have to play something is like not a good amount to like have like a chunk of like stuff that's like adequate, I would say, to like stream and then like firstly stream because it'd be like a super short stream that's like under an hour, so it's like why even bother, and then like export the clip. But now it's not an issue, so because it's not up to me, and I'm not gonna like just stop because effing I can't stream. I'm like I said, I'm upset about it, but it's like, dude, at the end of the day, I mean, point one, there's nothing I can do, and then yeah, there's nothing I can do. Point two, I can always just like replay it unless it's depending on the game. I mean, even if it is like an online only game, I can always replay it, but the problem is like it depends on like the circumstances, right? Because if it's like instance based, or if it's like some of the seasonal stuff, like if I was playing Destiny, which I haven't been playing that game, I did jump in to get the Galahorn, so that was nice. Cause dude, that's a whole can of worms on the 30th anniversary edition, and I have it for free on Epic Game Store, but it runs like crap on my PC. Point one and point two, it's like dungeon locked content, and I don't do dungeons in that game, so yeah. Um, that's a whole other can of worms. But yeah. Anywho, wow, I went off script there, but like yeah, that's just I just wanted to point that out at the beginning. As far as like probably a lot less or possibly a lot less videos on the channel going forward. That is like videos I'm working on or changing the channel two in one there. Like not a lot actually because kind of a stoppage. Um, I mean I'll still be playing stuff. I just can't get like full on like playthroughs, or not full on, but just like just like the giant chunks of game that I have, or like the long play videos I've got. They're like upwards of 10 hours or something crazy, right? So I might try to figure something out. I might not. Like I feel like what's the point? Because it's like if I do like shorter stuff, it'll be like vertical slices of like single levels or something. Which I think I might actually do that. I might just like after initially playing something, like replay some section or something, um, and then like give not commentary per se, but just like my thoughts on it. Like I think I kind of like want to like maybe like now that this is an issue and I can't stream lately, if it doesn't resolve itself, I guess, right? Like what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is like lean into like the some sort of video review angle or something. Not I mean, or like something in that vein of like video reviews, like not video review proper per se, but like maybe like in time when I have more experience of like what I'm doing or like figure it out. But right now it's like just to get content on the channel. I think what I'll do is just either like a bunch of clips that I create but in clip combined together and then like in Create Factory, just go and commentate over it, or somehow use my Elgato, and then like have that on all the Create button clips. Just go through them, or in Create Factory, like make a giant compilation thingy, let it play in the background as B-roll, but then like don't have any audio, and then just like talk over it like how I felt about the game. But yeah, I don't know. I've got some ideas, but it's like since this just happened, it's like I've only been thinking about it for like a week or two. So, and I was like, dude, if I'm free, I don't have to worry about effing streaming anymore. That's actually kind of nice because I can play whenever or whatever now. It frees up a lot of things, but then it's like it makes it a lot harder for like what would I like the content on the channel to be because it is so like it's going from just like here's a very large chunk of me playing XYZ, or like going through the game to like something else that's like probably the opposite of that. Cause it's like I'm not gonna like edit, I'm not gonna like manually edit together a 10-hour video after that crap, or just like what would be the yeah, like the old school YouTube stuff of like what would be like a short, concise, or I guess not the old school, but like the best standards and practices, right? It was just like a short, concise video about some subject edited together and like made to be easily consumable or whatever. But yeah, anywho, yeah, actually that does like cover a lot of things though, because like videos I'm working on, I'm not working on anything because my streams are like effed. Um, and I need to figure something out. I guess I don't need to. I could just take a break and like not, but it's like, dude, I can't like just not talk about what I've been playing. That's like half the fun. So it's like, or just like, or not half the fun, but like I enjoy that too much to like just let it go. It's like I'm not gonna just like let that go out of like out of nowhere. So playthroughs and streams, those are both kind of dead because playthroughs I'm not gonna edit them, and it's like it's just kind of a pain to like I mean, I wasn't really editing them before, but it's like my current laptop setup is just like it's not built for that. Like it's too much of a pain. And then like I've got an issue with my mouse. It really sucks, dude. Like the left click on my mouse, like sometimes it double clicks, or just like when I or not. Sometimes when I single click, it double clicks, or just like it is like broken, and I need to replace it, and it's just like I'm such a cheap bastard, I haven't replaced it, so it's a whole thing. Uh, I guess that's pretty much it for like videos I'm working on in playthroughs and streams, because it's like yeah, it's pretty much barren because I'm not working on anything because I'm having technical issues, so it's a whole thing. But I guess I'll just bring back up the list here. That now that we're at the end of the year, I've basically I've got all the games on my list for the year. So I was able to like pick up everything. That's pretty cool. So still to come in this year. Oh, it's actually like semi-focused for once. Hold up, there we go. So yeah, we still got Metaphor Refantasio. That's this month. Um, oh, Astrobot, dude. Okay, I guess I can talk about what I played last month. Looking at the list on here, it's like Astrobot was September, but yeah, dude, Astrobot was an effing awesome game. Definitely in my top 5 for the year. Easy, 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 easy. Um, let me think. I'm trying to think, but I just really enjoyed the whole like the celebration of like the legacy of PlayStation and all their like first party stuff, third party partners. Like I feel like they could really like expand upon that and like make it something more. I'm I'm trying to get this to focus. It's not working. Whatever. I've shown this list on the channel before. It's whatever. Actually, let me just go down the list. Okay, so February, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Unicorn Overlord. I haven't played Unicorn Overlord. Still in my backlog for the year. March, Dragon's Dogma 2. I'd say that's easily also on my list for top 5 games. April, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. I'd say that's my game of the year so far. I really enjoyed that one. May, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. I enjoyed that. Have the haters. June, Destiny 2 Final Shape. The less said, the better. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the campaign and the ending, but it's like I'm done with that game and I'm happy. So I don't really care to talk about it ever again. July, Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail. I have not jumped into that or played that. That's probably one I could play where it's like I just like clip out all the gameplay and the dungeons and the instances and like upload a thing and like try to continue the playthrough that way. But I am super behind in that because I didn't even finish all the Endwalker content, so it'll be a man. Getting caught up on that one's gonna be a pain, but I, yeah, I'll enjoy it. Kinitsugami Path of the Goddess. I got a decent way through that and I just stopped because I just wasn't feeling it. So I might come back to it. I might not. Whatever. And then September, like I said, Astrobot. Stalker 2 was on here, but it got delayed to November, so I'm still looking forward to that. I believe it is launching first on Xbox and PC, so I will probably be playing it on Series X. Oh, dude, I just realized something. You can see my like gray beard on my kind of sort of. I have like a couple gray beards going. Anyway, or gray hairs on my beard. Jeez, not gray beard. It's not fully gray. Like a wizard. But yeah, and then October is Metaphor Fantasio. I I think I have like one game or two games because I haven't updated this for like November forward because I thought I didn't have anything in November. Or I should clarify. Like this year specifically, I've just been like buying a lot of stuff that's like not on my list. Just because. Like at first it was just because, but then it turned into like PS5 Pros coming out. So what I'll do is like I'll buy like my PSN credit or my PSN codes from like GameStop, and then like I get reward stuff because or my reward points build up because I'm in the Power Up Pro thingy, and so like I'll just like buy all my PSN money from them, get the whatever from that, and then I will well, it was like not working for a minute, right? Because I was getting stuff on PSN and like buying stuff on PSN, like through PlayStation Stars, you'll get reward points, but you have to be Plus subscribed, and like for a couple months I wasn't. So this last like I think at some point like in the last few months I splurged on a bunch of games and I didn't get all my points. It kind of pissed me off, but I was like whatever. So now in my brain I worked out like a formula for this. I was like okay, because going like after this year, I'm done. Like I'm not done, but I'm like cutting back to like what I was before, like a while ago, like or like I don't even know. It's been a while since I've gone back to like one game a month, but even like less than one game a month, right? Because I feel like I don't know. It's just like or not one game a month per se, right? Like I'll probably still have like a list. I'll probably still have like the games I'm looking forward to. Not every month though, but just like certain games that are like that to like for me are like on that level of like I want to play them when they come out. And so it's like I don't need plus because I'm not playing multiplayer, and I don't. I would like it for the stars points, but it's like whatever. So it's like I feel like from I would say like I don't know. I'm trying to think because like for sure November to like January maybe every year like resubscribe, and then that way when there's like Black Friday deals on like the holiday deals or whatever, I can pick all that stuff up, get the points for the stars thing. Um, like the rest of the year, just like don't because it's like I usually just play multiplayer games anyway. I'm sorry, single player games only anyway. And so it's like if I do play multiplayer, like Monster Hunter comes out in February, so just like for like as long as it takes me from to get from like low rank to high rank, because I'm not sure like what's all in like the base game and like yeah, I don't know like what the development slash like release situation is for that game. So I'm just like, dude, I know I'm gonna go hard on it for like at least the first couple months. Um, but I'm not gonna like buy a 12-month sub. So like currently I'm at like 1 month recurring, which is actually preferable because I can just cancel it whenever. And then like say I'm not gonna have a lot of time to play or something, right? And so and so like I know I'm gonna be subscribed for less than I think it's like what 80 for the yearly fee. Let me see. Or so like there's for like plus they redid the prices for like which is really annoying. But crap. It's showing it as the 10-year thingy. It's not showing it as the what the yearly thing, which is like whatever. It went from like it was 50, it went to 60, and then like I think it went from 60 to 80. So I'm pretty sure like at some point I will not be subscribed for like, or I'm sorry, I'm doing the math wrong in my brain because I'm like if I'm subscribed for like what 8 months of the year, then I should have just got it like a yearly whatever sub. But it's like I'm not gonna. I'm pretty sure I can go however many months of like not being subscribed, and then like yeah like or my goal is like just like the last 4 months of the year, or like November, December, January, or that's not the last four, but those 3 months for sure, because it's like you got the Black Friday deals, you got the holiday sale deals, then you have the encore deals. So it's like the 3 months of deals at the end when like everything's heavily discounted. Pick up everything then that's not that either wasn't on my list or that I uh would like to play after everybody has like game of the year stuff of like, oh, this is my favorite game, or just or not game of the year per se, just like whatever has like buzz throughout the year of like, oh, I would like to check that out, and then just wait it out because at this point I have enough games. Like I've got enough games in my backlog. I've got enough games that are like coming out every year, um, that are like new releases, and it's like I'm good, dude. I can just wait it out, and like I don't need to be subscribed to Plus because I'm not playing anything. Well, I mean, Monster Hunter is the exception, but it's like I'm not about to like to re up on a flippin' monthly subscription fee for it. So I'll probably just like be sub that first few months, like February, March, or just like whatever the math is to where it's like if I sub at the beginning and sub at the end, subscribe to those 2 times, and it's like less than 80, and just like don't be subscribed for like a big chunk of the middle. And then like they have the AI companions in this one, like they did in Sunbreak and Rise. So it's like I'm not, or at least Sunbreak, so I'm not super worried about it because I can just use that system or just solo it because I'm awesome. So it's whatever. Um, but yeah, just I'm not paying the yearly fee on Plus because it's like after that crap for paying 80, um, and I can just get like 4 months a year at least, or seven or less, and then I'm at least paying less than I am for the yearly. But then I guess that's still 10 over when it was 60. Ah, I didn't think about that. So yeah, it'd be 6 months, wouldn't it then? So November, December, January for sure, and then at least 3 other months. You can always just like subscribe and cancel like whenever. Huh. Yeah. I mean, it's whatever, cause yeah, cause ultimately I'm mostly playing single player stuff anyway, so it's not gonna bother me. Cause like the last few months I was like or at least the August I was, cause I canceled it in July. Yeah, I canceled. I didn't cancel it. I just didn't resubscribe in July. So it ran out in July, and then August, and it's September now. So that's I was off of it for 2 months, and then I resubscribed so I could get some PlayStation Star rewards for a bunch of games I was pre-ordering. Cause I was like, dude, let me at least get like all these pre-orders, the points for them, stars points. Um, like I said, the whole like Ouroboros of like you, or for me of like getting the pro rewards that I spend the pro or the okay buy the PSN codes from GameStop, and I spin the PSN codes, get the star points at least when I have Plus anyway. Um, See now it's like, well, what do I spend the that's also the weird thing that happened this year is like because I was like buying so much stuff that was like as it came out, and it's like, well, what do I even like spend my star points on when I just redeem the codes, I guess, right? Because then it's like you're not gonna have it expire. But then like, oh yeah, you just like whatever's on sale at the end of the year during the Black Friday deals and stuff. So and there's nothing on sale. Then like I've got my wish list, and it's like I'll just slowly get everything off my wish list. I'm sorry, that seemed like that was super convoluted and just very like long and drawn out, and I was repeating myself a bunch, but I hope you get the idea. Uh, wow, I just put the phone in. I was like, where's my phone? Because I'm not really going off of my thing. But yeah, I think Dragon Quest Remake of one of them, whichever one comes out this year is out this year. Also, the Saga. There's a ton of games in October, but like besides Metaphor, because the Metaphor is on my list, right? But then like I've been saying, like there's a bunch of games this year I picked up that were not on my list. So like Stellar Blade, Sandland, neither of which I've played. Some other stuff. Um, and so this month there's a ton of games, and it's like FN. So Metaphor, Shadow Sonic Generations or whatever that one is. The Saga, Romancing Saga 2 remake, Dragon Age, Velgard. Those are four I know of. There might be like more. Oh, actually, yeah, there's five. Cause well, no, there's not five. There, there is five actually. Cause the Sword Art Online, there's a Sword Art Online game that comes out. Cause I pre-ordered it. I was going back and forth, but it's got like 20-player co-op, and I was like, okay, let's try this and see how this goes. Cause that just sounds like an interesting thing I'd like to try out. But it's like I think it's 5 teams of. It's either 5 teams of 4 or 4 teams of 5. I think it's 5 teams of 4. And then like they slowly add each team into the battle in the raids anyway, and it's like a 20-person co-op thing. It seems like it's chaotic and chaos, but I was like, dude, I want to try this because that's like one of the things of the show. Okay, I've not seen past Underworld, and I haven't seen all of Underworld, so I will probably end up having like some of that spoiled when I play the game. But it's whatever. Like it's probably not 1-to-1 with the anime, and then like the like gimmick of the game is like they somehow were able to take all of the continuity, or there's like some sort of like weird breach in like the time and space continuum. So it's like a crossover of like all the series at the same time and all the characters interacting. So it's like a mega mix slash all star situation of like the series, which I thought was cool. But I just absolutely love Sword Art Online. Like just I'm not going to get into it. I should probably do like a whole other. Man, I could do like a whole other series. I just thought about that. I think I just had like a boomerang thought of like I probably thought about this at some point of like some sort of anime thingy and like I never did it. And it's like I could do that now, but it's like whatever. But then I think there's like a I had like a I'm not gonna get into it, but I had like a I'm pretty sure in my brainstorm phase of like a bunch of ideas I've had for the channel, there's been like never mind. There's a bunch of stuff I always want to do and never do. Anyway, that's one of them. Sword Art Online. But yeah, one of my favorite animes of the modern time because well, I'm wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt, but Dragon Ball's. Well, actually, I think this is Dragon Ball Super, but Dragon Ball's, been around for a while. Uh, Rip Akira Toriyama, pour one out. I didn't get around to doing those tribute videos like I wanted to for all the games that he's worked on, or that he has like art in and stuff, like Chrono Trigger, Dragon Ball Z, obviously stuff. What else? Blue Dragon, Dragon Quest. Man, I should play Dragon Quest for that. And then like I can't stream now, so it's like yeah, so it's a whole thing. I could just do like vertical slices though, just like certain stages or something, boss fights. Well, I hope the audio is working. Um, I'm just rambling now though. IRL stuff, man. I said something. I don't remember what I said at the end of the last video, but like, dude, effing Netanyahu and like, it's like it's not. It's like, oh man, is it gonna? Okay, Gaza's kind of gone. Is it going to stop at the West Bank? And it's like, no, it's not going to stop at the West Bank. And now let's Lebanon on the list. And it's like, oh, is it going to stop there? Is it going to keep escalating? Is it going to keep going? It's like, who knows? Probably yes, because we can attack. It's like, yeah, dude. It's like effing like bomb and attack effing like UN facilities and UN, um, like I'm not would a employee be the right word or UN there's probably anyway people that work with the have been like killed and injured by this like ongoing genocide and conflict by Israel. So it's a whole thing. Um, but yeah, it's like if you can get away with that, it's like like the UN's not going to stop you, and then like the US is your ally. It's like okay, well if and it's like okay, is it like yeah, when there's no off ramps in sight, because there's no external forces that are gonna like rein you in. It's like okay, well there you go, free reign. Um, But yeah, effing IRL section. Here we are. I'll make it quick. I'm not gonna just like bum everybody out, but like I mean, well, I guess like on the plus side, effing man, that debate was awesome, wasn't it? Or that was man, or that was great. That was just or the well, okay. See, I'm of like two minds, right? Because it's like I'm, it's like it's I don't want to like throw cold water on myself of being like, oh yeah, it was great, but like wouldn't it be great if we could have some sort of like actual like tying the Israeli to like something or just like not doing that or like or something on the table instead of just like yeah we're probably just gonna continue the whole blank check thing or just hopefully not but we don't know because not a lot of specifics there or when the candidate talks about it it's like oh man they have the right to defend themselves and I'll just always be there to help them with that um yeah it's like on the one hand ugh yeah anyway yeah I'm not gonna get into the whole thing about it um what was I saying? On the one hand, well, that's yeah. But then, yeah, on the other hand, it's like at least the team that has concepts of a plan is just like floundering. So, but then it's like weird to me. But then it makes sense, right? When I'm like, but then why is it so close? But it's like when one side's a cult, right? It's like they're not going to not support their side or whatever. Anyway, I'll just sign off here. This has been a I just stumbled into IRL section. I didn't really have anything prepared, and I kind of went on off the cuff there, which I would prefer not to. But I closed my document on my phone, and I don't have a RL section actual like thingy thing. So it's always like not updated because I never update it because I always forget like what was IRL section even supposed to be about. Cause like that was back when I was talking about like the pandemic all the time, or just like quarantine and how much it sucked, or just yeah. And it's like, dude, yeah, it's like, oh man, maybe it gets better. It's like, sometimes it doesn't. Also, I guess I'll say, I don't know if you can see, but I have like a lot of hair, and like, I think I'm just gonna like end up like I wanted to like have it all until the end of the year, and I was gonna cut it off on my birthday because it's my 40th birthday, or just like in January. But I think I'm gonna like just go ahead and like do some like cut some before then, because it's just so much of it. Like it's kind of like I guess like the analogy I'd make is like it's kind of like Marge Simpson, but like it goes horizontally, or just like to make like the mullet reference. It's like party in the front, xenomorph in the back. 'Cause it just like sticks out so far, and I'm just like, dude. And I have to wear a helmet at my job sometimes, and it's really hard to just like fit all this under a helmet. And I'm just like, dude, I was gonna cut it anyway, right? And I was like, all right, whatever. But then it's like, if I could, I think I'm just gonna like get rid of like, if not all of it sooner, some of it sooner, and then just like that way, I don't get rid of it all at once, and it like, you know, can still be on my head and like warming my head in the winter and cold months. And so it's like, see, I don't know if it's like showing here because it's like I can't see when I turn sideways, but it's a lot of hair. And then like actually when I do this, it even like it's like there's like a floof that's like it kind of just like whenever I like go like to pick something up and like my neck or just whenever my orientation goes like this, it's like this floof in the back has started to like do that, and I'm just like, dude, that's kind of weird when you have like a piece of like hair that is or just like or not a piece of hair, but like when your hair is just like so much that it just like has is actively just like grown to like whooshing around like that. I'm not used to it, so because I was looking at my when I put up my favorite games of the year for 2023, and I was like going back to look at the years. I was like, man, when did I start growing my hair out, or like how long has it been since I like cut it all off? And I was like, dude, it's been like at least 10 years, which is a long time. And I'm like, I've never. Well, I already like thought to myself, I'm never doing this again once I get rid of it all, and I'm just probably gonna like have it short. But, man, it's a long ride with this current hair setup. So yeah, I'm not gonna miss it, but it'll be definitely a change from what it's been. Uh, definitely like also shave like all this off too. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like what do I say in RL section because I don't want to get it wrong, but I'm about to sign off here. So yeah, I guess I'll say my sign off and then that's it for this video. So I believe it's like yeah, it's like Grazie Ukraine, Glory to Ukraine, Tiananmen Square, 1989, Free Hong Kong, and then Free Palestine, ceasefire now, stop the genocide. But then it's like now we're like beyond, we're beyond Gaza because it's like oh yeah, it's like we're going to search the tunnels and find the hostages, and then somehow that escalated to well now we're just gonna like wipe Gaza off the map. Okay, and it's like okay, well we're just gonna keep saying that our enemy is hiding behind human shields and civilians, and then keep killing them because why wouldn't we not do that? And then it's like oh okay, well now that we're beyond the occupied territories, we'll just expand it to Lebanon and just drop a bunch of buildings, killing one person that were full of civilians are people that were just going about their day and now they're dead. So that's real ethical and just. And it's like so. Do we ever ask ourselves like when does it end? Where does it end? Like you know off ramp. Anyway, also like yeah, dude, like the like UN General Assembly is like assembled right now and like nothing happening as far as much at all to have some sort of like diplomatic either solution or I don't want to say mitigation. I guess like penalty for like what has been done, like what the f. But that whatever, man. It's like yeah, it just super annoys me because like Biden's the whole like institutionalist institutions work, but it's like, do they really when they let this happen and it's like this happens and it's like, can you? It's like yeah, and and then Austria just had like a far right government get elected, and it's just like, dude, 1920s were 100 years ago, and we now find ourselves 100 years later, like kind of not okay. I mean, you could make all the argument could be made that it's or it is mostly better, but it's like there are like fractures of badness, I guess, right? Anyway, ugh, yeah, and this is why I just yeah, a lot of times I just want to just lay down and do nothing and rest because it's all so tiring. But I'm not playing video games. But yeah, that's it for this giant taken. I guess like always I'll put a link to all the stuff in the bottom, or like the link I always use at the bottom. I probably need to like update some of those links. They're some of them are out of date. I don't even use Steam or Discord really, so I don't even know why they're there. Uh, yeah, and I have an Instagram, but it's it's not it's not something I use for like social media purposes. It's just like I put screenshots out of what I'm playing. I only have it because it's like it's connected to the dating apps I use, all two of them. That's a whole like can of worms. Don't even get me started. So yeah, but yeah, I tweet every now and then. So and I make some videos on YouTube. I make at least one a month for this. And now that I've got like streaming issues, who effing knows, right? So it's a whole brave new world, new path forward. I'm looking forward to the debate and like just I really hope Walsh just lays the smackdown tomorrow. I'm just it's so mismatched. It's not even funny. It's like not even close. Just I ah it's gonna be even better than like the one that we just had. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope he runs up the scoreboard and it's just JD Vance is like a target rich environment of just corpo scum, venture capitalists, like nothing there, no substance. Anyway, see, part of my brain is like, okay, I think we're too far, blah 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 blah. But it's like, dude, It's my fun channel. It's my fun vlog. I can do whatever the f I want. So yeah, we're not. Anyway, I guess I'll end it now. I said all the stuff. So yeah, like I said, links and stuff in the bottom. Man, I'm sorry. I did kind of ramble on there at the end after doing the sign off. But yeah, until you see or hear from me again. I hope the audio works. Thanks for watching. And I'm now signing off.